not quite finding its target that time. It's not an area that Urquhart should be looking to put the ball though. Just to get it very, very wide onto that backhand side if she's going to take the cross court.
And out, 4-1.
Problem is, it was literally a few days ago, wasn't it, that it finished, so it's one of those ones where you've got to recover quickly and get going again.
Yeah, that's true, and it's also that tournament's played on traditional courts, the whole thing, so it might feel like a bit of a sort of shock to the system to come on a glass court and then, you know, against the best glass court player potentially on the women's tour. But she just looks like she's not reading things yet.
And it's a tough place to be, especially when you've got Sherbini sort of firing the way she has done.
And out, 8-all.
Yeah, nice little trickle bows from Sherbini. Really sharp onto that ball. So 2 game balls for the #1 seed.
Spoke to Sherbini.
Well, she can review this if she wants to.
I thought there was a bit of space there.
Spoke to Sherbini.
I think she's forgotten that she can
11-8.
review.
And out, 3-all.
These conditions just look like they're suiting Sherbini down to the ground, aren't they? It's a little bit of a shootout court.
Yeah, it's really nicely straightened by Sherbini. Urquhart actually surprised herself getting it back. Sherbini's been impressive so far though. She's been stepping onto the volley, taking it ridiculously early. This is a brutal rally. Wow, what a finish. What a rally and what a finish by Urquhart. Absolutely ridiculous.
Like slow motion spin onto the front wall.
You literally can't coach that. Yeah. Well, it's just about who can take it earlier on this court.
11-5. Game to Sherbini. Sherbini leads, 2 games to the
Gohar, the babyface assassin, just sneaking by. Oh, that's a great shot.
Right side, 3 love.
Supremely confident up on the volley is Sherbini.
Seven love.
was clever, good awareness from Sherbini. She knew that Urquhart was
9-3.
scrambling to one side and that just the use of the wrist was in. So 7 match balls for Nour Sherbini.
Down.
Well, the message is clear from Nour Sherbini. It's a masterclass from the defending champion.
11-8, 11-5, 11-3.
Certainly set the benchmark for all the other players to rise to. 25 minutes it's taken Nour Sherbini to beat Donna Urquhart. 3 games to love, and she took it 11-8, 11-5, 11-3.
Gosh, it can feel like such a massive difference, massive change. It does feel like a much bigger stage. And if you're then being exposed all of a sudden, then it can be quite demoralizing as well. So it's a bit of a transitional phase.
Well, she almost took someone out in the crowd there.
4-1.
It was actually not that close. She was panicking over nothing. Second one of the big seeds that we've seen on the court today, and much like Sherbini, it seems like she's laying down a bit of a marker here.
Hello.
Nice finish there.
And out. Ball's good. 3-6.
Especially with the new seating, it's got a real gladiatorial arena feel to it now. That ball just hitting the top of the tin. She almost did incredibly well to get that ball back.
Out, 9-4. Down.
Well, and the error from Gilis.
11-4, game to Massaro. Massaro leads.
A solid first game for the number 4 seed. That's a tough rally.
4-3.
Nice finish.
7-3.
On that shot, because Gilis is starting to move her around the court more. In the previous game, it was very much from driving positions where they've just been rotating around each other that she was doing it.
And out. 8-7.
Yeah, I don't think that would have changed. Massaro just coming up with the goods when the pressure's on.
Massaro is certainly looking to take those drop shots in at every opportunity. Giving herself 3 game balls here. Only needs one of them.
11-7.
Solid finish
to Massaro. Massaro
in that game by Massaro. It's
love.
been tough work halfway through.
Gilis's game that she just needs to try and enlarge. Obviously she's working very hard and she's an incredible athlete, but you don't necessarily get to use that if you can't compete on the squash level with this sort of with a player like Massaro.
No, it just keeps you hanging on in there and scrambling around a bit, doesn't it? A bit longer than normal.
3-love.
Well, a strong start from Massaro.
And out 1-5.
If she could have just understood in that moment that actually the better shot would have been to defend the situation, and you just happen to miss an opportunity. I think that's one of the big things that sort of the top players really understand, is that awareness of themselves as well as the situation. Seen that a few times, haven't we, where that drive has just been a bit too quick through. Got PJ's glasses on. 6 match balls for Massaro. If I had PJ's glasses on, he'd be walking around the venue just walking into things.
Now,
yeah, it's a good boast to finish off that match.
11-4, match to Massaro. 3 games to love.
Very solid performance from the number 4 seed.
11-4.
Gilis, very much a physical player that can be very dangerous, but taking out 3-love in 31 minutes. Massaro winning 11-4, 11-7, 11-4.
But I loved playing, but I still would have been completely intimidated, you know, playing a match like this against one of the top players, you know, in those first few years, and they certainly don't show that anyway.
No, but they are fighting with each other a lot, you know, in terms of playing back in Egypt. And
I think that's what it is,
well,
just that level of competition.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're very competition ready.
And they're playing against top players a lot, obviously, because there are so many top players.
Well, yeah, and you know, they mix training with the men and the women will train together, so they'll be on court with the top male players as well, and we're going to hit it harder than a lot of the players that they're going to be up against when they come into this.
And out 6-3.
Well, Serme's just a little bit tidy with what she's doing so far for the young Egyptian.
Yeah, well, Mickawy didn't even see that post coming. He's getting punished for any drive that's not finding its target. Yeah, it's good from Serme, really clinical.
Because you're not giving yourself any time to recover onto the tee, and that goes for the front corners as well. Especially a player like Camille Serme, who gets on the ball so early.
Yeah, good skills from Mickawy, showing what she can do when she's given a little bit of time on the ball. Errors. There have been Mickawy's only points after that really brutal rally. There you go, closed out the second time of asking by Camille Serme.
5-3.
Serme's just got to cut out these errors.
All. Six.
Well, the error from Mickawy.
11-8 to Master Serme, 3 games to love.
Felt something tweaking her back on the last shot.
11-3, 11-7, 11-8.
Well, another impressive performance by one of our top seeds in the women's competition. Camille Serme, the number 3 seed, winning against Zina Mickawy, the qualifier from Egypt, in 29 minutes at 3 love. And she took it 11-3, 11-7, 11-8.
And out 4-2. And out 6-5.
Yeah, very well played by Elaraby. There you go, I am getting tired. Elaraby. Wow. Trait to have. Anyway, 3 game balls for Welily.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing you tend to acquire more over time through experience, isn't it? So it's good to see in young players.
Not up. 11-7. Game to Welily. Welily leads 1 game to loss.
So first game goes to Raneem Tesni Evans, Laura Massaro. That's tomorrow. 6 o'clock on the glass court.
They played in Hong Kong.
Yep. Pretty feisty. 3-1 to Massaro in the end, but feisty. Well, slightly fortunate from Elaraby, acknowledging the bit of luck that she had there. Yeah, it's a great little backhand volley drop from Elaraby.
5-7.
2 game balls left
and
for Welily.
Yeah, I just feel like there's a lot of balls going in short. She hit 3 short balls in a row in that previous rally, and Welili's just reading it and picking her off.
11-8. Game to Welily. Welily leads 2 games to love. And out 4-3.
Again, do you see there? She absolutely races into position as soon as she thinks she knows where the ball's going.
5-all.
Really looks to anticipate and take the ball early where she can. Yeah, nicely improvised by Welily.
9-6.
Well, that is a great counter by Welily.
11-7. Match to Welily. 3 games still love.
So 3-love win for the number 2 seed who progresses
11-7, 11-8, 11-7.
into the next round. 23 minutes to beat Rowan Elaraby, who I'm sure we're going to see much more of in future. But today it was 11-7, 11-8, 11-7 for the more experienced Welily.
Well, the problem for players, you know, who heavily rely on pace and that kind of one-pace style is that a player like Sherbini is just able to break that down and
well, the crowd certainly looking to get behind the Japanese player.
Now, hand out 4-7. Six.
There you go, first blood to Noel Sherbini. That's a great shot, wasn't it, from Noel Sherbini?
One of her favourites off that back wall, especially if the ball's a bit wide. She loves to angle that drop in.
Thank you.
That's a good boast. Late decision from Sherbini. Sucked Watanabe across for the drive. And then used that boast. See, completely wrong footing Watanabe. Yeah, it's a great little counter drop at the front of the court by Sherbini.
9-4.
Yes, vicious hitting by Noel Sherbini.
Sherbini leads 2 games to love.
Really upped it a notch there in that rally. On glass court on TV in Manchester.
Yeah, if you can't relish that as a sort of budding professional player, then you should just give up.
She does that well. She reads the cross court and steps forward on the volley, which is not an easy thing to do. Relentless though from Sherbini.
Hand out 9-5.
So 5 match balls for our defending champion.
Now,
Well, she only needs one of them. Perfect drive into the back of the court by Nour Sherbini. Certainly isn't going to be the last that we see of Satomi Watanabe. She got stuck in and she seemed to thrive within this environment, but it's the #1 seed, Nour Sherbini, who is the victor. She's taken it in 23 minutes, 3 games to love, 11-6, 11-5, 11-5.
Frantic, keeping it nice and accurate.
Hand out, 4-3. Well,
first time that Waters has managed to get herself in front.
Hand out, 8-9.
Gohar's got herself a game ball.
Down.
Well, the reaching Waters can only find the tin with that volley drop.
Gohar's hands. So she's got to try and create time for herself on there.
That's a really nice counter drop from Waters in the front right.
3 love.
Soft hands, just caressing the ball in. Went a bit loose there though, that rally, I thought. You know what I mean? It just all got slightly loose, and I think she'd got let ball there if she'd requested a review.
Four, 8.
Especially when you've led in both games.
$11-8.
Well, Waters was convinced that it's a brilliant shot from Gohar.
5-2.
The clenched fist says it all. Again though, if you look at the difference. Yeah, great shot from Gohar.
7-2.
Stretching to the ball if they're looking to volley it, or get them extending out of their sort of comfort zone in those front corners or the back corners.
8-2.
Because as soon as the player has the ball sitting up,
maybe just an opportunity for Waters to just catch her breath a bit, because she's just really been fighting for survival in these rallies so far.
yeah, maybe a chance to regroup. I think this game's going to be over fairly soon though. 8 game balls for Gohar.
Yeah.
There you go. Thumped into the tin by
11-2.
Waters. She concedes that game.
Gohar lead.
Nice touch from Waters. Another important
And
point.
out.
She needed that one.
2-4.
It's really
Patch, bit of a lapse in concentration from Gohar. Absolute lifeline for Waters.
Hand out. 5-all.
Yeah, nicely done. Saw the pace that Gohar was flying out this back corner
Hand
at.
out. 6-5.
See what, there's a high quality rally from Nuran Gohar
9-8.
just when she needed it. That's going to be it, I think. That looked like an outright winner.
Net. Player review. Waters
Do you think?
on the no-let decision.
Yes, difficult one because it was a very, I mean, look at where the ball ends up. But again,
What do you think of the Gohar movement?
not great.
So what would you
Yeah, no, I think that probably is a no-let.
give? There is confirmation of it being awarded
No
as a
let.
no-let.
This
So
is
that is
upheld.
the match to Nuran Gohar.
11-8.
She had to work
Best to
really
Gohar.
hard to
3
get
games to
herself
1.
into the quarterfinals, though. 51 minutes in total. Nuran Gohar beating Alison Waters 3-1, 12-10, 8-11, 11-2, 11-8.
Oh,
So fortunate from Ibrahim.
4-3.
Well, that's the threat of the straight drop. Tayeb had to move across and cover it.
8-3.
And once she covered it, she was out of position. And then a sitting duck.
Down. Hand out. 4-10 game ball.
Well, that is magnificent from Ibrahim.
11-6.
Walks
Game
off
to
nonchalantly,
Ibrahim.
but
Ibrahim
quality
leads.
was...
Down. Hand out. 3-all.
a lot of winners on that.
That's where she has to be careful, though. It's a huge roar from
And out.
Tayeb.
4-all.
Slightly intimidating.
Seven, 4.
Well, Tayeb is certainly fired up here. Yeah, it's well finished.
11-8. Game
Pounced
to
on that
Tayeb.
shot. Saw it
One
so
game
early.
all.
Oh, that is a ridiculous counter drop.
Just sort of top spin that in, didn't she?
It's just so good.
4-2.
Look how tight this is. ridiculous. She's just hitting the ball so
Yeah.
well and so accurately.
Yep, she's just a very accurate and skillful player. Skillful in the sense that she can lift and slow it down, and she gets a really good loop on the ball when she lifts.
4-6. Down.
Problem is, there's just so much pressure being built up on the backhand side that when it
And
does
out.
then go across with another
10-6.
attack cross court,
Game
Tayeb's
ball.
making the error because she's already playing catch up, but she's been scurrying around and just hanging on in there. So 4 game balls for Ibrahim. It's a way to put a backhand cross court volley nick away.
And out. 7-10. Game ball. No let.
We're going to get a player review here.
Player review. Tayeb on the no let decision.
Big call coming up.
Yeah, was she a bit late, or it wasn't?
I don't think this is a no let. I'd go yes let if you
Yeah.
asked me. Ball sat up a bit. I think she's fairly, well, we know she's rapid. Got ridiculous extension to that.
Yeah, there's
I'd
no
go
way
yes let
through.
personally. Ball's still sitting up. It's hit the nick, but then it sat up after that. I think she could regroup. I'd go yes let. It stayed as a no let. Big call.
No let. Decision upheld. 11-7. Game 2.
No
Ibrahim.
access there.
Yeah, I did think no let at first, that the ball just stayed too short.
Oh, what a shot from Tayeb.
6-2.
So cause really it's just got Tayeb going again. Well, all the positive play is coming from Tayeb.
7-2.
Similar to the second game, actually. Where she just
And out 8-3.
again,
Yes let.
Oh.
7-10. Game ball.
thought she'd gone the
Player
wrong
review.
way again.
Tayeb on the yes let.
Well, he's
decision.
given 2 no lets, very similar situations there. I thought that one was possibly less of a let.
Yeah.
More distance, wasn't there?
Yeah, and also, if she hadn't gone straight into Tayeb, there was space to go to the left there.
I don't think that's a let.
Well, my initial thought was no let. I thought it was the game there. Well, there you go. It's been overruled.
No let. Decision overruled. 11-7. Game to Tayeb.
We've seen that a few times from Tayeb.
And out 3-2.
Talking about clinical, she doesn't miss many up there. Yeah, great backhand drop from Tayeb.
4-2.
That was very close to the line, that lob.
They all look like they're going to go out, though, don't they? She gets such a good angle on them.
Well, she couldn't move for that one. Difficult movement to
And
make
out.
as you're coming out, especially as you're getting fatigued.
7-4.
Yeah, too much
11-5.
physicality in the end
Match to
from
Tayeb.
Tayeb. Thoroughly entertaining
games
match
to
between
2.
these two.
6-11. 11-8.
Wonderful skill for
7-11.
Salma Hani Ibrahim.
11-7.
Just not
11-5.
quite enough to be able to convert that match. So the number 8 seed and US Open champion is safely through, but by the skin of her teeth. winning 3-2 against her compatriot in 53 minutes. 6-11, 11-8, 7-11, 11-7, 11-5.
Hand out 3-all.
Yes, you know, it's like they'll have done about 5 separate warm-ups, haven't they? Because obviously there was the fact that it happened in the first place, so they would have been almost ready to go on, and then absolutely no idea how long it's going to take.
5-3.
Or how long that match is going to take once it restarts.
Whether it will actually, they'll be playing on.
Yeah, it's well played by Evans.
Hand out 7-4.
Yeah, perfectly weighted volley.
Oh wow, it's just spun up.
11-5, game to Evans.
It's a
Evans
solid first game. That's so skillful from Evans, that boast. Drop wasn't quite as good, but she's still on top of that rally. Such a delicate volley boast from
Hand
Evans.
out 3-2.
Well, using
that's
the
where
straight and cross.
Well, again, very positive
Hand
play
out
from
4-6.
Evans. Pretty much slammed the first one down the line and then set up that cross. Yeah, it's good corners hit by Tesni Evans, making
Right
Massaro
side.
do diagonal
8-6.
court sprints. To come ons yet, have we?
If she wins this point, I think we might hear one.
That is a great shot.
8-all.
But Evans was certainly up to it. So 2 game balls for Evans. That's going to be a no-let.
Too good.
Video referee decision on Massaro's appeal.
My first instinct was no-let here.
It's a really, really good shot. The quality is there, but it's whether there was a line.
Yeah, was not really, is there?
No. And if there isn't a line, doesn't matter how good the shot is.
Well, it's been given as a no-let. So 2 love for Evans.
11-8, game
So
to Evans.
no matter what happens out there, she's going to try and stay calm, stay composed. And it's working well for her. Able to just concentrate on her game plan. Not be distracted by
Hand
other
out
factors.
3-4. No let. 6-7.
It's like the last stand, isn't it, for Massaro here now? Massaro probably put together the best rally of the match there when it really
8-9.
mattered. Evans had hit a really good shot into the back left. Oh, Evans was clinging on in there,
11-9.
dug so
Massaro.
deep, but somehow
Evans leads
Massaro
against
won that
1.
point. you what, that was an amazing get out of jail
Final.
lob from
Ridiculous
Massaro.
lob.
That is a great shot from Evans. What time to play. Such a tight drop shot.
9-8. Stroke to Massaro.
That is going to be a gutter for Tesney Evans.
Then
You know
all,
the good
player
news.
must win by 2 points. Each player
Both players get their reviews back.
Oh God.
But there it is. That's well put away by Tesney Evans. It's a huge win for the world number 14.
11,
Knocked
5,
out
11, 8, 9,
the
11,
number 4 seed,
13,
Laura
11.
Massaro. What a massive moment for the Welsh number 1. 77 minutes in duration. Tesney Evans taking it 3-1, 11-5, 11-8, 9-11, 13-11. We can maybe walk tomorrow. Let's go another level.
Come on.
One of the referees, John Mazzarella, that's part of his preparation is the walk from the hotel to here.
Not the jog. Doesn't jog. He's a big runner, isn't he?
That's a solid attack from Camille Serme.
7-3.
Certainly looking sharp so far.
Down. And out. 4-10. Game ball.
That's nicely closed out by Camille Serme. She's making the court really big for Blatchford.
And really come down on the ball and try and get, you know, second bounce before the tee line, or she's going to have to not necessarily lift, but just hit a slower paced ball down the wall, a bit more height on the front wall, so that if Serme gets across and volleys it, she's at least giving herself time to recover, because at the minute it's just sort of.
That's a nice lob from Camille Serme, showing another side of her game.
6-2.
Yeah, really nice shot. Sold Blatchford the straight drop and then flicked it cross court.
7-2.
Perfect little setup.
That was much better from Blatchford.
And out.
A couple of slower paced drives down the backhand, gave herself time.
Yeah, too good.
11-3
Very impressive
against
from
Serme.
Serme.
Serme leads 2 games to love.
Got there in the end.
Yeah, nice shot from Serme. She does that well. Threatens the drive and then just at the last
And out.
second plays the drop shot.
1-3.
You see even players like Sherbini, if they've got enough space coming off the sidewall, they're perfectly happy to go for that cross-court nick.
Yeah, just take it on, don't they? It makes it a harder shot
6-5.
without a doubt, but they do still take it on.
bit lucky there again.
9-5.
The French player.
Oh, wow.
Serme.
Well, the stroke for Camille Serme. Closing out the match.
11-6, match to Serme. 3 games to love. 11-4, 11-3.
The 3 seed is safely through. I'm not sure what John Mazzarello is doing to his microphone. He's going to bring the whole building down if he's not careful. But 27 minutes to play, 3-love to Camille Serme over the dangerous Olivia Blatchford. 11-4, 11-3, 11-6.
Off time.
Really get Perry on the move with the powerful driving, and then look to open up in the front of the court. She's probably the better athlete of the two. I think if she can make it physical, then it'll give her an edge.
1-love.
What's that join in the front of the court?
And out.
I think Perry won't mind. She'll just be happy to get first point. Well, she's just being so accurate with every shot. Playing like someone who is ridiculously confident. Well, that ball's just clipped the top of the tin. What a shot that is from King. So sharp seeing this one.
Well, she's just become so clinical in those areas. And that's what we do.
Wow. 7-3.
Well, the looser shots coming from King now, and it's allowing anything like that, it's just gone, isn't it, though? That forehand is ridiculously accurate and potent as a weapon for Joel King. There you go, the error from King.
One game all.
It showed that actually she could reach and volley it, but her preference is definitely just to let it bounce, give herself a bit of time, and then do something from there.
Yeah, you don't really get that many comfortable volleys against a player like Joel King, because she hits the ball quite low and hard, or she's hitting it with a lot of pace into the back.
Four, 6.
The first shot was a great line from King,
9-0.
but Perry doing really well to get that just wide enough. So still game ball for Perry. Wow, that's a great shot. Well, it just goes to show you can't leave the ball on the volley, on the forehand or the backhand for King.
Player must win by 2 points. Each player has 1 review available.
Oh, helped a little bit by the draw there.
But do you think that fortune favours the brave sometimes? And this is a great reach on the volley.
Yeah, rewarded for taking the ball early.
Another game ball for King. Both players are looking like they're feeling it on there now, and they should be, because it's been brutal.
Oh dear.
I mean,
14-12, game to King.
would you believe
King
that?
leads 2 games to 1.
which is absolutely the right thing to do.
That is really good. First shot in was impressive, and then the follow-up straight in behind as soon as she knew that Perry was going to be defending.
Well, we'll see a big...
That is a great finish.
11-6.
Wonderful way to finish off the match. Fitting that it was a forehand volley drop from King. Has been her consistent go-to shot in that match. So number 90 taking out Sarah Jane Perry in 55 minutes. 3-1, 11-1, 6-11, 14-12, 11-6.
Did extremely well in their previous match in Hong Kong, was attacking on that forehand side. She's so dangerous in that area, so I'm sure David will be looking to avoid putting the ball in a comfortable position on. One thing that certainly seems to have helped Annie out. Well, the tactic already quite evident from David. She's trying to rush out, keeping the pace.
Out.
Well, Annie not being able to react in time for that one. From David so far. That's trademark Annie though.
And out, 1-4.
She loves that backhand volley drop.
Set up with the lob. David's controlling the pace. And it's unsettling out. And she's losing her accuracy.
I'll tell you what though, talk about that, but how well is Nicole David attacking? That was a good rally. Topsy-turvy rally because it was Annie attacking with David having to defend everything, but then once she went Nicole David. Yeah, superb attacking play from Nicole David, really sharp on that. Dropped.
Especially in contrast to David, who's just scurrying around like a sprightly 18-year-old here.
Yeah, she's bouncing off the walls, isn't she?
And out.
Like she's had a couple of extra coffees. Yeah, it's just too good from Nicole David here today so far. Yeah, really nice shot again. Annie Howe's done superbly well. Don't know how she won it. I'm not sure how Mighty Mouse won that.
And out, 5-9. Out.
Oh, wow.
Well, it's 5 points in a row for Annie Howe.
She's
got this to a tie break. Well, there you go. What a comeback.
12-10 again to all.
Obviously much better than that from Annie Howe. Great shot by Annie
And
out.
out 3-4.
Seen this a few times since she started relaxing.
7-4.
Again, really sharp from David. As soon as she knew that Annie Howe was going to just have
service out of court now. Just given David a bit of a lift.
And
Howe
out
really needed that
5-8.
point.
see what she's dropping from the back corners really well.
Down.
Well, Annie Howe just not quite up
And
to
out.
cover those
10-6,
corners.
net ball. Left side, please.
So 4 match balls for Nicole David. Well, there it is. No mistake that
11-6.
time. Converted
Match
by
to
Nicole
David. 2
David.
games to 1. 11-7, 11-3, 10-12, 11-6.
So 33 minutes. Nicole David, just a slight hiccup in that third game, but she's taken out Annie Howe 3-1, 11-7, 11-3, 10-12, 11-6. A bit of work here.
A lot of changing direction going to be going on, I think, in this match, particularly from Lust.
That is a brilliant shot from Welily.
4-2.
She has this habit of being able to allow the ball to dip on her and then
Gets
play.
that weight of shot and powers it into the back. Service box area is just lethal.
7-3.
Well, again, Welily just picking off anything that's loose. She's been so clinical so far. Again, just
Stand
able
out.
to wrong foot Lust.
10-5.
Lust finding it
Game
hard to
ball.
read Welily. So Welily has 5 game balls.
Oh dear. That is
11-5.
ridiculously good.
And to Welily. Welily leads 1 game to love.
Well, it was Lust's
Stand
own
out.
bit of trickery, but
1-2.
she'd have been mortified to see that Welily was just there.
corner.
Just add another corner to have to cover. Just the 3.
And out. 5-6.
It's just sublime, this finish.
5-6.
That's a great shot from Lust. It's well improvised. She had to chase this ball back,
8,
set up as
5.
though she was going to drive it, and then played that post really quickly.
No net.
I think it's the correct decision by the referee.
10 all. A player must win by 2 points.
Yeah, there you go. Well finished by Raneem Welily.
15-13. Game to Welily.
Yeah, nice shot, Welily moving Lust around the court.
3-2. Got up. Hand out. 4 all.
Well, she must practice it, but she just played it again.
8-6.
I feel that she probably deserves to convert one of these. About to say what she can't afford to do is give Welily what is for her a simple backhand
Each player has
opportunity.
One
She gave her just that. There it is.
13-11.
Just taking that third game.
Welily leads.
Backhand side.
Love.
Doesn't get much better than that.
And out. 6-1.
Well, Welily is storming away with this one.
Yeah, it's a different body language, isn't it?
Hand out. 3-7.
Well, it's the attack from Welily on the volley.
11-5.
Plus not quite getting down to it, missing her next shot.
11-5.
43 minutes. Running Welily taking out Victoria. That's 3-1, 11-5, 15-13, 11-13, 11-5.
Because it does become quite predictable.
Wow. That's a huge yalla from Gohar.
And now, 5-4.
Well, for her game to have an effect against a player like Sherbini, she has to play it at such a high level, and that's what she's doing so far in this match. Hitting targets very well, taking the ball early. Very, very good lines.
That's an immaculate drop shot from Sherbini, though.
And now, 5-6. No lead.
This is going to stay as a no-let. I'll be amazed
Player review, Gohar, on the no
if
lead.
this is overruled. There's a line, I think there's a line in behind Sherbini here.
Yeah, there's enough depth on the ball to provide a line behind Sherbini.
What would you go?
No let.
Well, confirmation that it's stayed as a no-let, so Gohar loses a review.
Gohar has no reviews remaining. 8-7.
Well, Sherbini's just got stuck there. Oh, she's just used a review as well.
9-7.
You could actually do with an explanation from the referee here, I think, on this decision, because he's obviously giving a message, but he needs to explain to the player why that's a no-let. 3 game balls for Sherbini.
$11-7.
Sherbini fired up.
Leads 1 game to love.
Sherbini missing on that backhand volley. Not quite getting the angle.
Well, she didn't miss that time, Vanessa.
Hand out.
Problem for Gohar is she's got to keep the ball off the volley of Sherbini.
Well, again, it's just a barrage of hitting from Gohar,
5-2.
but she's not hitting her targets. So the pace actually isn't doing anything for her at all.
Three, game ball.
Well, imperious stuff from the Warrior Princess. She's got 7 game balls here.
Yeah.
Well, Gohar is clearly
11-3.
rattled.
Game to Sherbini. Sherbini leads.
Well, Sherbini has stormed her way through that second game.
So the slow-mo actually shows it more accurately. So you have to go with that rather than what you think you've seen live.
Was an important point for Sherbini.
1-3.
Again, it's Noelle Sherbini that's finding a range, hitting the quality shots in this match. Well, first and third, definitely, not the second so much. Yeah, it's a really good shot from El Sherbini. Absolutely flatlined that one.
Just on it so early. She knows exactly what's coming. I mean, look how quickly she responded to that.
Down. And out. 4-10. Match ball.
Oh, it's a long way back for Gohar. 6 match balls for El Sherbini. Well, there's the error from Gohar.
11-4.
Noelle Sherbini dispatching Noran Gohar,
11-7. 11-3.
one of her main rivals on the PSA World Tour, and she made that look very comfortable. So 30 minutes of squash. Noelle Sherbini, the #1 seed and defending champion, taking out Noran Gohar. 3-love, 11-7, 11-3, 11-4. Yeah, it's a good shot. That'll settle some nerves from Evans. Too many options for Tayeb up there.
6-3.
If you allow her time in those front corners, then she's so clinical.
Down. And out 5-7.
Brilliant. Love the fact that the players cleared and played that ball. Brilliant shot from Tayeb. Evans got to be careful when you switch from the back corner with your opponent in front of you. You have to go extra wide, otherwise you'll just get picked off. Well, Tayeb has closed it out the first opportunity. Herself very animated. Yeah, great shot. No chance for Tayeb to move onto that. I think that's where Tayeb's got to be careful. Bit of a nothing shot, just cross court, provided the angle and then straightened up. That ball not bouncing quite as much as it was because of that prolonged break that we had.
It's a bit more patient there from Tayeb. Again, the cross court not wide enough.
8-6.
No, Tayeb is just on a roll here.
Into the back.
Yeah, especially when the error gives Tayeb 3 game balls.
Down.
Oh, there it is. Right shot.
11-7 game.
It's the right shot, but it's a difficult shot. Again, it's that front right. Beautiful little counter drop from Tesni Evans. Wow, she's absolutely thumped that nick. Such a difficult shot to hit, straight nick. Still not happy with herself. That was a really topsy-turvy rally.
It was a tough rally, Evans especially.
5-6.
Good one to win.
That's well finished. I thought Tesni Evans had taken a bit too long on that drop shot, but she made sure she just set herself and then pinpoint accuracy with the backhand drop. I think she has a point. Yeah, well played by Tayeb.
Again, such good awareness after that long break. Just chipping the ball in short off the serve. Catching Evans off guard.
Video referee decision on Tayeb's appeal.
No, by no way he's gone, because he knows that Evans hasn't got a review. And if he goes stroke without looking at it again, then that's match over.
Yeah,
so I think this is a good video referee decision.
Yeah, exactly. It's a good time to use it.
And to be honest, if I explained that to Evans, I think she would be happy that he's gone to it as well, because this could easily be a stroke. So I think he's actually been quite clever with this. Well, there you go, it's a stroke anyway, but it's allowed the referee to look at it a number of times.
11-9, match to Tayeb.
Well, it's a very unfortunate way to finish for Tesni Evans.
11-9.
Evans very disappointed. I don't know why Evans is frustrated. I thought that was a good option to do that. Wow, it's a good hold from King. probably King's best rally so far.
Yeah, that's that powerful forehand.
And 2-5.
The ball from Serme just dropping a bit short. Well, it's just a bit short from King. She's hitting low and hard, but she's not quite getting the lines and the angles.
6-3.
Serme not really being forced into those back corners.
I mean, that's a ridiculous number for King, isn't it? 6 errors so far. It's a great shot from Serme. That is her confidence shot when she's playing well.
And out 8-4.
Yeah, the couple that she's missed on that side have been off slightly slower balls. She really feeds off pace on that backhand volley.
6 game balls for Serme. Well, really impressive from the French player. Perfect start for Camille Serme.
I thought that might be generous.
Yeah, it's well played by King. Better stuff, pouncing on that forehand drop.
And out 2-3.
That means if people sit for a 4-hour tennis match, they're actually watching 24 minutes of tennis.
Wow, that's a great shot by Serme. She's on fire on the backhand. King has really got to start getting the ball onto the forehand side a little bit more.
Well, I feel like a lot of play has been on that backhand side.
She's not quite working for King.
Yeah, I feel like she's having one of those days where she's maybe overthinking things. It's not, you know, when you're playing your best, you're playing quite instinctively.
That's a nice shot. It's another winner on the forehand side for King.
And out 5-7.
Yeah, you just cannot put the ball there. Camille Serme will just put that away all day long. So 4 game balls for Camille Serme. Yeah, great shot from King.
And out 2-1.
Serme getting King scurrying around the court.
4-3.
She really is on a mission here.
Out.
Yeah, I think it just clipped.
7-3. Yeah.
Well, this is really running away from King now.
7-3.
She did really well to go 3-1 up. just amazed that King keeps opting to go on to the backhand of Serme.
9-3.
Go. See exactly what it means to Camille Serme. That is a huge win against a very dangerous and informed player. Camille Serme just too good today for Joel King. Very impressive performance by the French player. Just 29 minutes, who'd have called that? Camille Serme beating Joel King 3-love. 11-4, 11-6, 11-4. We talk about weight of shot. Renima Welily constantly gets the ball moving away from her opponents, so the ball is always fading. That's a perfect example of it. It means it becomes really difficult to chase it down, and you're always at full extension to go and get it.
Well, it's a ridiculous start here by Welily. David just desperately trying to find some rallies to get her teeth into, get a bit of rhythm going.
6-love.
But she can't get the ball past Welily. Winner after winner being played.
Yeah, well, that's the early ball.
And out 7.
Welily knew that she had David out of position, steps up onto the early ball. Doesn't even have to be.
Yeah, I think a lot of those concentration lapses that we used to see, certainly she's improved in that area, were down to the fact that maybe she just got a little bit bored on there. She wants to play creative squash all the time, doesn't she? And sometimes you just have to knuckle down.
Yeah, nice shot. Best rally from David.
6-10. Game ball.
Frowning at herself there. There we go, just a bit too good in the end from Welily. That fight back from Nicole David will give her a lot of heart, and it will also give her a bit of momentum coming into this second game. She really needed. That's a good shot from David. Just what the Malaysian great needs. Welily so strong through the central area of the court. If you leave anything for her to hit through the middle, around the service box area on both sides, she's absolutely lethal. That's where she wins so many of her points from.
And out 6-4.
Big rally this, longest rally of the match so far. There you go. You see that stuff that Nicole David wouldn't have done in the past. She's done it superbly. She's on a mission here, Nicole David. There's a huge look of determination on her. Well, it's another winner. Nicole David's on fire with the backhand from deep.
Yeah, it had to come. She'd already opted to go deep from that corner so many times in a row. The backhand drop had to be on for Welily. Yeah, definitely. She's not really been in control of these rallies either, game ball. She's been on the end of some. Well, there you go. Ball's gone out. Big response from Nicole David. That's well played. She wasn't even that balanced. 1 foot off the ground, like a flamingo playing that one.
That was a brilliant rally by Nicole David.
She's just had a couple of shockers when she's been in. She's actually in a really good position. That was really close.
Thought it just stayed in.
I think David disagrees with you. I think she thought it just went out. Wow, it's a good rally. Positive rally by David.
And 6-8.
3 unforced errors from really good positions.
Yeah, there you go. That is the Welily hold. She is lethal in that area of the court. Well finished. Cheeky boast to finish off that game. Yes, perfect weight shot by Welily into the back corner.
And again, the hold. Absolutely devastating, David. Doesn't matter how quick you are.
Well, this game running away from David slightly.
6-4.
She built herself a good little lead, but Welily can rattle off points.
Opening up the court too much.
I tell you what, that is a nightmare though. The 2 shots in a row from Welily have just been dying in the back corners, and it makes Nicole David have to work so hard to stay in a rally.
And then the killer blow with the forehand drop.
That is all about the skill of being able to use your strings around the ball. Well finished.
And again, the hold forcing David to be late on that ball, and then Welily able to put that away with him.
There you go. Well, Nicole David really disappointed, but she actually played some really good squash in that match. Missed a couple of opportunities when she created the openings, which probably cost her in the end. But she's up against a world-class player that can do so much with the ball. So confirmation that Raneem Welily, the number 2 seed, has beaten Nicole David 3-1 in 41 minutes. 11-8, 8-11, 11-6, 11-6.
Tight play down that backhand side. I think we're going to see a lot of squash on that side. Very strong area for Sherbini, though. We've seen
Well, absolutely slotted with the cross-court volley nick by Nour El Sherbini.
5-2.
Well, that's signature El Tayeb. Well, slightly random going for the corkscrew and didn't quite get hold of it.
7-2.
It was the corkscrew option that got El Tayeb in all sorts. So 8 game balls for Nour El Sherbini. Only had about 6 minutes play so far. Well, that was too sharp from Nour El Sherbini. She was on that so quickly. Very, very solid from the world #1.
Before she's really established herself at all, Sherbini getting on the ball quickly.
Wow, that's a great shot by El Tayeb, trying to fire herself up. It's all set up by the perfect length into the back right-hand corner.
Exactly, it was the right time to open up. Sometimes just look to open up too quickly, but when they get that balance right, finding those back corners and then using the variation when they create the opportunity first, they're absolutely devastating.
Well, talking about variation, El Sherbini does that so well up on the volley. It's one of her trademark shots to be able to play the cross-court when it looks like she's setting up straight. Well, it's just a safety, yes, let. El Tayeb not quite sure where Sherbini was. Yeah, very clever. El Sherbini was watching El Tayeb's every move, let her commit and then hit it away from her.
6-4.
That is well finished by Nour El Tayeb.
8-7.
2 more for El Tayeb. That could be a stroke. No line to the ball. We're going to have a player review, but I don't think it's going to make any difference.
Stroke decision.
No line through to the ball for El Tayeb. I'm pretty sure this is going to stay as a stroke. She wants to go through El Sherbini to hit that ball. So confirmation that that stroke is the end of the game.
11-8.
That's a clever shot from El Sherbini. Using the shot down the middle. Well, El Tayeb pouncing on that volley drop.
7-6.
El Tayeb is a nightmare to play once she gets stuck into you and she believes she can. Wow, what a pressure shot. How well did she execute that?
10-all.
Yeah, she didn't look edgy that time, that's for sure.
I think her dad might have taken the person next to him out when she... Wow.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, that is a ridiculous shot.
To come out with that.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's actually madness, but she gets away with it.
Stroke to Tayeb.
Oh, I thought so. Going to have a tie break. They're going to go for a review because she's got it back because it's a tie break. Oh, Sherbini's furious.
Well, I almost feel like Tayeb's onto it now. She called that so early. She knows that she's been given strokes there.
Still a poor shot though. Look at the shot. Shot's off the wall, but like, where's she meant to go through to play that? This is staying as a stroke. They go 100% staying as a stroke. The ball's loose. Oh, Sherbini's got to start hitting different shots from there, but she's getting punished every single time.
Well, she somehow got the ball back, but the racket flew out of her hand after the dive.
6-4.
I'm sure El Tayeb said she would never dive again after she injured her shoulder. Positive rally by El Tayeb. She needed that point. She's only 2 points behind Noel Sherbini now.
5-7.
Well, this is swung a bit, isn't it? All of a sudden, El Tayeb is the one that's frustrated and rattled.
Well, she's had the wrong end of the refereeing decisions in this game.
Well,
certainly.
2 of them. Dangerous thing is Noel Sherbini is starting to look a bit more comfortable, a bit more confident on there. Got herself 5 game balls. Well, there you go, no chance.
No let.
Absolutely no chance that that's a let ball. She read it, but just couldn't quite control it. What looked like a double bounce, conceded by El Tayeb. 7 love for Noel Sherbini. Another winner for Noel Sherbini. 10 match balls for Noel Sherbini.
Yeah.
Well, there you go, it's the end of the match. Huge 5th game. He's only got him bageled out. 11 love in the 5th. Well, Noel Sherbini certainly had to fight to get herself through into the final. So a magnificent run in this, in the World Championship continues. Noel Sherbini, the #1 seed, taking out Noel Tayeb 3-2 in 63 minutes. 11-2, 8-11, 10-12, 11-5, 11 love. Yeah, good switch of direction and use of the angle by Camille Serme.
One thing I do remember standing out from that match was
Well read by Welily. Once she's done something like that, you just expect her to turn the screw in the rally.
5-2.
it's quite a good example there.
That's why it's so important to get the ball dying into the corners.
Down. 8-2.
Well, unforced error from Serme, but she's been under huge amounts of pressure. And all of a sudden, Serme starting to get some self-belief and confidence in this first game. So Welily has 3 game balls.
Out.
Yeah, ball going out from Serme.
11-7, game for Welily. Welily leads 1 game to love.
Great shot.
Yeah, very deceptive from Raneem Welily.
6-5.
Really difficult to read when she opens up like that, punches it down the line.
Longest rally.
Really open rally as well. And the crowd are feeling every movement here from these two.
Kind of rally that Serme's been looking for, I think. She's done that a few times now, just as she's looking like she might edge ahead. She's hit an unforced error.
Out.
Another ball out of court from Serme. But Serme forcing the defensive shots from Welily. Oh, the error. Serme never looked comfortable in that rally.
Game to Welily. Welily leads 2 games to love.
Yeah, sharp from Serme. Saw that shot really early from Welily. Got onto it quickly, countering with a forehand drop shot.
And it's Welily, the one that finds that back corner, finds the weight of shot.
Well, again, Serme just being wrong-footed, but then the shot, the weight of shot into the back was so good, there's just no chance of recovering. Positive play from Serme. Bit of a last stand here.
And out 5-9.
Well, there's a big chance for Welily. Well, too many errors from Serme. It's a bit of a story of the game for the French player, but it's Welily who books herself a place in the World Championship final tomorrow. Just made a few too many errors today. It didn't quite work. But Welily, much deserved place in the final. So a confirmation, Welily taking out Serme 3-love in 39 minutes, 11-7, 11-9, 11-7.
Ranks number 2 in the world. She's a former world number 1 and looking for her first world title. From Egypt, make some noise for Ranim Welily! And her opponent this evening, ranked number 1 in the world and a 2-time world champion, looking to make it a hat-trick. Also from Egypt, give it up, Sherbini!
Ranim Welily, but she was so ready to do whatever she needed to do in that match. She still obviously can get those quick points in and runs of points with her winners.
Well, one of the other differences between the two players is that Sherbini really favours the shorter rallies, whereas Welili's are slightly longer than Sherbini's. So it's another thing to look out for. Sherbini's going to look for the quick finish. Welily will just wait a couple of extra shots before she does, on average. Well, Sherbini is on fire here. She's steamrolling her way through this first game, just as she did against Tayeb yesterday.
Well, noticeable difference between the two players so far is just how much harder Sherbini is hitting the ball. Very powerful driving into the back. She's getting her line, though.
Well, Welily looking to fire herself up here.
And out. 3-7.
Wow. There's literally no stopping Sherbini here at the moment.
9-3.
Anything even remotely loose. It's been just under 7 minutes so far. Sherbini with 7 game balls. I think she only needs one of them. I mean, it's just winner after winner from Sherbini here.
And she's just forcing a couple of errors now from the world number 1.
Yeah, it's a great shot from Welily. Like you said, Vanessa, it takes very small changes to make a really big difference in terms of the score. Yeah, great shot. Positive stuff from Welily. Really positive in the way she stepped forwards and took that drop in.
That's her confident shot as well. She loves playing the volley in from...
Oh, this is a big rally. Huge moment in this second game. Oh, how has Welily managed to play that shot?
Well, she completely stopped Sherbini on her heels. Sherbini thought she wasn't going to get this. Didn't follow up.
What a shot this is. Well, that was a huge rally. she's gone for it. Difficult position.
10-all.
Very ambitious.
Well, she decided it was worth the risk, and the risk didn't pay off.
Player has one review available.
There's both of these players. They will never back off an opportunity to go in for the attack. What makes their game so entertaining.
Oh, well, there you go. Sherbini took it on. She didn't hit it. But she leaves the court. She's leveled. This match has been in play for 63% of the time. But just to put that into context against, well, compared to other sports, football is around 45% on average. Rugby, 45% as well. Tennis, you guessed it the other day, didn't you? 10% ball in play.
Yeah, incredible. Not many sports higher than that, if any, actually.
What, higher than 63%? Not sure I've ever seen Welily in this sort of mood. Positive response. We saw Sherbini do that previously.
3.
Big lead opening up for Welily. And positive signs for her. She's getting onto her volleys as well now. Well, there's the error from Sherbini. Another game to Welily.
Welily leads 2 games to 1.
Oh, what skill. Joke touch from Welily.
4-2.
Oh, wow, what a shot.
Brilliant.
Just class, pure class from Welily.
And out 7-4.
Slight head fake. She's been in 2 finals before here, hasn't won one.
Oh, well again, Welily is sending Sherbini to all 4 corners of the court.
9-4.
Perfect weight of shot on that ball.
Oh, there it is. At the 3rd time of asking, Raneem Welily is crowned champion of the world.
3 games to 1.
What a huge moment for Raneem Welily.
11-7. 11-5.
Well, time moment, her husband, he will be blubbering away there. Well, thoroughly deserved by Raneem Welily. Obviously, Sherbini played her part. 2-time world champion. So impressive by Raneem Welily. That's got to sound good. The 2017 champion of the world. So, 43 minutes. minutes of high-quality squash. Raneem Welily taking out Noor Sherbini 3-1, 3-11, 12-10, 11-7, 11-5.
Knows by now that I'm a crybaby when it comes to speeches after matches, so please bear with me. It's not easy for me, you know.
It's your moment, so take your time. It was an amazing final. All your support team.
Yeah, almost all my support team is here, missing a few very important people, but yeah, I must say thank you so much for my husband for staying throughout the entire tournament. I know he's pretty disappointed to not win this time. I am too, and I wish he could have been holding the trophy today with me, but I'm sure he will next time. Thank you to Karim Darwish for being here from Wadi Degla, sports director. My brother who came all the way from Alexandria to be with me this week. Thank you so much for always being there. My fitness coach, Ahmad Faragalla, you know, is sitting outside. I've been training with him since 2009 now. We've dreamt about this so many times, and yeah, it finally happened, and he's actually here to witness it. Thank you so much for everything. My squash coach since 2010 now, who unfortunately is not here to celebrate today. You know, he deserves this just as much as I do. He's worked with me so hard. You know, he's taken care of everything about squash from A to Z for the past 7 years now. So thank you so much for that. My mom couldn't be here, but I'm sure she's watching from home. Thank you so much, and my dad as well. My entire family who really support me. My sponsors, you know, Wadi Degla, Harrow Sports, my friends, and I have to say, I'll never forget the things Noor Sherbini said about me last year in the finals of the World Open. You know, I have nothing but great things to say about you, and I'm sorry you were at the losing end today, but I'm sure you'll be at the winning end so many times. I don't know if she's hearing me or not, but yeah, she did an incredible job, you know.